Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Mindful SMP server. Kruncky here, we're now on episode 14 of this multiplayer adventure. And as you can see, we are up here at the top of our base, looking at this beautiful view. And the reason we're doing that is not to see the view, but you may remember from my last episode, I was mentioning that I wanted to buy some sea lanterns from Stalk. Well, in the meantime, Stalk had actually AFK'd some in his Guardian farm, got some sea lanterns and put them on sale. I jumped up and bought them as soon as they came out, off camera, because I wanted to get these before they were sold out. And we did get ourselves 2 stacks. I'd actually recorded a different intro, but I have a new recording hardware and things weren't set up in my recording software, so I kind of lost that audio. But I did go around, I placed the sea lanterns in the spaces that were designated for those sea lanterns, and this is what we got. I feel this it goes well with the existing theme because they're mostly white and it does light them up during the night. We don't have to worry about mob spawning on these during the night, and I think that's all good. So today I wanted to work on parts of my base, and of course it's got to rain. But the parts of the base I wanted to work on is basically going to be the roof of the interior. And as you can see in my inventory, we also bought a bunch of blue stained glass. This is because this blue stained glass is going to act as, I guess, a buffer ceiling between the actual ceiling and the water. This will make it so that when you look down, it's more blue than, I believe I'm going to use white concrete. So it's going to be more blue than white. At least that's the idea behind it. I don't know how well it will work, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to go around and place. So if I can get down here, these first blocks all across here, we're going to replace these all with blue glass. And then those blue stained glass will go out. Let's walk over here so you get a better view. So basically, this block right here will be blue stained glass. And that's going to go out all the way across to where I feel the interior of my base should end. And under that will be white concrete, which will be the ceiling for this floor. So what I do need to do is I need to go around and break all of these. I should go get Aqua Affinity just to make this a little bit easier. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to break all of these first blocks. We're probably going to ruin all the torches at the bottom of my base, but that is all good. And we're going to replace them with blue stained glass. So let me go ahead and do that across the entire base, and I'll show you what we got. We're finished putting in the glass in at least this layer right here, and as you can see, it kind of gives us a little sky view kind of deal going on over here, and I like it. I think it'll work out pretty well. But to do what I wanted to do initially, and I think I'm going to do one layer so that I can show you guys my idea. Let me just go ahead and clear all this sand right here. I think I got everything. And let me see if I'm able to hit. That wasn't. Okay, so this isn't working like I was expecting it. But this is working alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the white blocks in here. And we're going to go out to the outside of this just to show you my idea for the roof of my base. Because I want it to be underwater. And I don't want it to be, really visible from above ground. So that should clear all the water. Let's head over here and walk around to the top. And I think I'm going to grab some more white concrete on my way up. 2 stacks should be good. And as you can see, with the sea lanterns in, this place looks pretty awesome at night. And I don't have to worry about these things popping up over here. I still gotta figure out lighting for these floors because torches aren't working, and obviously not having any lighting is also not working. But yeah, I accidentally placed this earlier. As you can see, we have our layer of white, our layer of blue glass, and I'm just gonna take it back to where this is at the moment. We're gonna start with the white concrete, and we're just gonna bring it. That's not what I was trying to do. I'll fix that later. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to bring this white all the way back, and then we're going to take the blue and we're going to place it on top like so. I'm going to do this across the rest of this side so that we can see what's going on, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So what you're looking at is the finished product. And from here, you know, since you know that there's white concrete down there, you can kind of see it. And if you walk over here and look into the ocean, obviously it's not the same, but it is a lot better than just looking at the white concrete like that. So I like it. But one thing that was fairly apparent while doing this is I'm going to need a lot of glass, a lot of blue glass, and also a lot of white concrete. I cleaned out Stalk for his blue stained glass. I also bought a bunch of just regular glass so that I could stain it myself, as you see here. But yeah, I don't know how big I want this base to be, and assuming it goes out to like around there, we're going to need stacks upon stacks of glass. Luckily, I have a lot of sand over there, and once I clear all this out, I'll have much more sand. But still, that's a lot of glass. I should really figure out how far I want this to go out. I'm back, and I've made an executive decision that we are going to, if you see these 4 blocks out here, these depict where I am going to end my base. They are 22 blocks out from the closest block on this side. So 22 blocks from here, 22 blocks from here, 22 blocks from here, and 22 blocks from here. And on the outside of this, I think I'm going to put in one more large hexagon. Except I think I'm going to raise it up one just so it's like the walls to my fortress or something along the lines of that. And I just realized that makes this effectively, so that block right there is just under 50 blocks from this point right here. The outside of the hexagon that I want to make will effectively be 50 blocks, exactly 50 blocks away from this middle point. So starting here, 50 blocks in each direction, effectively making this 101 by 101 base. 101 by 101 block base. Say that 5 times fast. So basically, this base is going to be huge, and all that water we cleared here, we're going to have to do it again on the outside, except it's going to be 2 blocks lower because we're going to have our ceiling in here. But yeah, I think I'm in for a lot of fun times. / sarcasm. Anyways, what I want to do now is, I had originally said that I was going to commission someone to build me some arches in here. And I think I'm going to go back on that and actually make it myself. I have something down in creative. It's a fairly simple design, so nothing fancy, but I think it works really well with the color scheme. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to gather some blocks because I'm going to need a lot more gray blocks. I might do black, maybe gray, we'll see. But I need a lot more concrete to make this work. So I'm going to collect some concrete. I'm going to go look at my design to make sure I know what I'm doing. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. We've collected a lot of gray concrete blocks. As you can see, I've almost filled my inventory. So we're ready to build at least the first arches for our base. And a happy coincidence is that this gray block actually lands in the middle of these white blocks, which is perfect for what we need. So I'm going to find the center, which is right here. And I'm going to drop down a gray block just to notate that it's the middle. And we'll actually build off of that. Let's pillar up a little bit. And we're going to do something like, let me get one more up. And then, so it's a really simple design, but I think it really works with our color scheme. And then we go down 3 here. So let me do the same thing over here. These are going to share the center pillar. We'll go up like this, go up one more. Well, let's go back down. Let's go gonna go across. And there we go. So let me jump down here so we can see our arch. And yeah, so right now it doesn't look like much, but what I'm going to be doing is let me get back down there. And all of these gray blocks, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to drop white blocks all the way down to make a wall. And I'm actually going to double this up because I wanted to kind of pop out of the wall. I know I missed that block, but I'll get it in a minute. So this is going to go out like so. And then we're going to have white blocks. Do I have any white blocks? I can't jump up there. So the white blocks are going to come down like so. And yeah, so this arch is actually popping out of the wall. And I'm going to run out of blocks here, but you get the gist of it. Basically, that is going to be our design, and it's going to follow all the way across. And we're going to have the same pillars here. And this is the reason why I was having trouble, imaging what I was going to be doing, is because making these arches on this slant, I guess, is not the easiest to do, but I think I figured it out, so I'm happy about that. Let me go back over here and fill in this block that we missed right there. So I'm not going to be building out all of the arches and the walls today. Today is more of a, figuring out the details of our base. Today, so far, we've figured out what we're going to be doing with this, the water roof. We're putting in the blue stained glass here with a white concrete ceiling below that. We've decided on what we're going to be doing for the arches. And I've done this in creative. This does fit in the angled sides as well as the bottom layer. If we go any lower, we may have to start making it smaller, but for now it works. We've decided that we're going to put in these walls following this gray design here. So yeah, we've figured out a lot. We just haven't, built anything out yet. We're probably going to save that for the next episode, or maybe even a couple of episodes. There's really a lot to do here. We've also decided that we're going to be putting another hexagon on the outside here, raised up one level. And yeah, there's a lot of things that we need to do. And I'm not sure how long that'll take us. But we'll eventually get there and things will start looking more or less finished. And then once we've finished all of the outside of the base, or I guess the design of the base, then we can go ahead and start filling it in with farms and storage systems and all that good stuff. But yeah, today is the day before Thanksgiving for me right now. When you guys watch this video, it'll be at least Black Friday. So happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving to you guys. But because of that, I don't have a whole lot of time to spend building this out. I got to spend some time with my family. So yeah, I'm going to be ending this episode here. It's a little shorter than I usually do, but, sometimes it's a nice change to make things a little shorter. We did get quite a bit done, though. I mean, we got the sea lanterns in our, outer rings. We've decided on the walls and the ceiling and the arches, so I'm glad with what we got done. Everything looks good in my book. Can't wait to get working on it. Can't wait to get this all finished. But hey, if you like this episode, head down there in the comment section, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. And of course, hit that like button. If you really like this episode, take this time now to subscribe to my channel. I have content coming at least twice a week. I'm trying to get more out. I just don't have all that much time. But yeah, also hit that notification button if you're subscribed. And if you are subscribed to me, thank you so much. As usual, it means so much to me. And yeah, I guess that's all I have for today. Until the next time, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good night. See ya.